So we're just going to go over quickly, like, the things that we know about Vader's suit. So we know that he is obviously in a pressurized suit. He's obviously got an airlocked system for himself that he breathes in. So therefore, he will not implode when he stands in the vacuum of space, which is, as we can see on from Rogue One. Now, in terms of the duration, we know that he can obviously operate in the vacuum of space, and he's obviously got a built-in life support system, which is sealed airtight. It can filter out poisons, gases, and toxins. So he's obviously being fed oxygen constantly through his lungs whenever he takes a breath. So given the nature of that, allowing him to survive in the vacuum of space should be essentially pretty straightforward, because he can breathe, he's got his own oxygen supply, which is obviously self-sufficient, and he's got a pressurized suit. So he's got all the assets required to breathe in space. Now, in terms of movement, that obviously comes down to gravitational fields around him, whether it's the metal that he's standing on, the ship, the gravitational field, say like a Star Destroyer or Death Star. And he has got pressurized boots too. His boots are going to have weight in them. They're going to be magnetized according to different armors, ammunitions, transports that he goes in. So his boots will be able to provide him that sort of solid, stabilizing ability in order to move around the different Imperial aspects of vehicles and structures. So there's no sort of risk of him flying off, say. Not to mention the fact that even if he did fly off, he's obviously got force powers to move himself. So we've all, again, coming back to sort of the whole picture, we've got everything we need in order for Vader to prolong his breathing and survival within space. You know, the amount of time that we're talking, we know that stormtroopers can survive 20 to 30 minutes underwater and also in space for short periods of time. They're designed for that sort of quick hit in and out. So with that in mind, I would probably estimate Vader's survival in space maybe, you know, a couple of hours, a few hours before he sort of has to redock within a system on board an Imperial shuttle or structure. So I'd give him a couple of hours before things get uncomfortable. But, you know, that's obviously more than enough time for him to cause damage, slice up lots of people, and do what he's got to do to intimidate everyone.